Let's talk logarithmic differentiation. What if I wanted to take the derivative of this function? You might be thinking, well, don't we already have simple rules for that? We could use either the power rule or even the exponent rule for derivatives. Well, these don't actually work in this situation because both of these rules demand that either our power or our base be a constant. And in our example, we have variables in both the base and our exponent. So we can't use either one of these rules. But one thing that we can do is we can take advantage of our logarithm rules that we have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the ln or the log base e. So I'm basically logging both sides. And this is nice because I can use my logarithmic properties. So I have two things that are multiplying right here. So I can rewrite that as, so I have my ln of y, I didn't change that. So this is equal to ln of 4 plus ln of x to the fourth power. And then I could even use my logarithm rules to expand one more time using that power rule. So ln of x to the fourth is the same as x to the fourth times ln of x. Okay, now what we can do is we can take the derivative of both sides with respect to x. So that is what I'm going to do. And what we're basically doing is implicit differentiation right here. So I'm going to be really careful with my rules. So taking the derivative over here is going to give us y prime over derivative of ln of y with respect to y is going to be 1 over y. And then on my right side, the derivative of the sums is the same thing as the sums of the derivatives. So the derivative of ln of 4 with respect to x is just going to be 0, right? Derivative of constant. And then if I do the derivative of this right here, that's going to be product rule. So I'm going to end up with 4x cubed times ln of x plus x to the fourth times derivative of ln of x, 1 over x. X to the fourth over x is just x cubed, right? Now, remember the goal. We want to find out what the derivative of our function is, what our y prime is. So we need to isolate for this term right here. How can we isolate? Well, we can multiply both sides by that y. And we know what our y function is because that is exactly what we started with. So we have this up here. Y is equal to 4x to the x to the fourth. So we can plug that in right here, and we will have a solution. 4x to the x to the fourth times 4x cubed ln of x plus x cubed. Simplify that if you want, but this in essence is our derivative using logarithmic differentiation.